Hey, it's Vicky, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I show you recipes that are budget friendly and I test them to make sure they're super delicious and simple. I'm not afraid to use some store-bought products that makes it simple and smart. Leave a comment below so I know how you found me and I can welcome you personally to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a secret recipe that I got from a New York street vendor. Beef on a stick. It's marinated beef that's sweet and tangy and grilled to perfection. I'm also going to grill some veggies because who doesn't love grilled veggies? And I marinate them also. I serve them with a little bit of bread, but when I got them in New York, the guy used to put a hot dog bun on it. Let me show you how to make it. I'm going to start with the marinade. So super simple. When I asked the guy what sauce he was using and he told me, I was really amazed that this is all that was in it. It's half a cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of water, half a cup of brown sugar, and a tablespoon each of ginger and garlic. And that's it. I serve this often when my friends come over, when my husband Eddie lets me have the grill, that is. And everybody loves this. And when I tell them the marinade I use, they're just all amazed at how simple it is. So I go ahead and mix that all up. Now, today I'm using London broil. Now this marinade, it's great with chicken, steak, pork, everything. It's really good. When you're getting your steak, look for a good marbling, and we're gonna cut it up into pretty good sized chunks, a good mouthful. And this is really great because this isn't a really great cut of steak, but when you marinate it with the sugar and the soy sauce, it tenderizes it and breaks down the fat. Of course, you can use a ribeye, and yum, that's great. But the best thing is you can use a cheaper cut of meat on this. I've even done it with like a chuck roast, really cheap. You just want to marinate it for longer. So the cheaper the meat, the longer the marinade. Let's go with that. So if I do a London broil, I want to marinate it for a couple of hours. Overnight is always best. So I'm just going to chop up the rest of the meat and put it in the fridge. I'm going to marinate this one overnight. And I got to make a lot because it goes fast. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but the bag that your meat is marinating in, you should put in a bowl just in case your bag leaks on you. That's a big old mess. You don't want that. So anyway, you're going to take your meat out half an hour before you're ready. Let it come down to room temperature. That's when we're going to start on a veg. You don't have to make veg, but I love to have grilled vegetables. One of my favorite things. I like to marinate them beforehand also. I have some zucchini that I cut about 1 inch thick. You want them nice and thick to withstand the grilling. And onions I cut into thirds. Again, you want nice good pieces. So I'm just going to toss everything in the bag, separating the onions somewhat. And the cherry tomatoes. Don't marinate mushrooms. They can't handle marinade. They'll just fall apart on you. Italian dressing is the best marinade for the vegetables. Anyone will do. Cheap ones are really great for this. I don't know why. When they're cheap, they seem to just do better. All right, I'm gonna set that aside for about a half an hour while our meat is coming to room temperature. And during that time, if you're going to use wooden skewers, you want to put them in a bowl or a pan or something in some water so they won't burn on the grill. My meat is done resting. I'm just going to go ahead and kabob it. Now I have metal skewers. I'm just going to go ahead and use them. No special trick here except you want all of your pieces to be the same size. all skewered up. And if you notice I have my meat all tight together, that's because I want my meat to be medium rare. So I don't want a lot of spacing. Unless you like your meat like pretty well done, you're gonna want them tight together. If you want them more well done, separate them some. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the juice into a bowl. Microwave that for 3 to 4 minutes to get any bacteria off, because I'm gonna use it to baste the meat as I grill it. Okay, the veggies. There's no real rhyme or reason to the veggies. You just get them on the skewer. You may be thinking, why didn't I put the vegetables with my meat? Well, they cook at different times, and really mostly is they both have different flavors. And if I'm going to marinate the meat, I want my meat to taste like my meat and my veg to taste like my veg. And they'll come together in my mouth. That'll give you that tangy, sweet explosion of flavor that you're looking for. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these up. Off to the grill. Okay, it's grill time. I got my grill on like a medium-high heat. What's the temperature? At 375, 400. Just gonna look for a quick sear. I'm gonna cover them for about 3 to 5 minutes. When they get to this color, we're gonna leave it open and just turn them every once in a while, giving them some love. And the veg. About like 4 minutes on the veg. Gonna give it some marinade. This is the first time the mushrooms are getting some flavor. All right, cover 3 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Look at that. And they even put the bread on it, like I used to get in New York when I would visit. Sometimes he'd even put a hot dog bun on it. I would always make sure that I stopped for that. That's so good. It'll just melt in your mouth. And I love it with the vegetables. I hope you like my videos, because I sure love making them. Don't forget to ring that bell, because I make new videos every week. You don't want to miss them. I'll see you next time. This is how I really eat it. All right. Everybody can eat now. Mine on first.